Very pleased with them. These guys have done a great job. We've got a great nucleus and a really fine core of guys that are just doing everything we've asked them to do, and they've been enthusiastic about it. And, so we're feeling very good about this group.
I know you made some changes. I know Jimmy Gray's is your quarterback last year, and he's made a switch.
Yeah, Jimmy's doing great. He's playing wide receiver right now, and also is starting as a safety on defense and doing a really fine job. And he's also going to be a backup quarterback for us as well. We're going to use that experience that he has. And Mikey Garibay is the guy who's coming in. Again, Mike's getting better every day and doing a fine job for us. So.
Was he your JV quarterback last year?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
But he's got a grasp of the system, right? Because your JVs run the same system as the varsity, right?
Yes, everything very similar.
Okay. What does he bring to the table as a quarterback?
He's got a ton of energy, and he's got a lot of enthusiasm. So. With Mikey, we've got a good veteran group of guys around him. Our O-line guys are all pretty experienced. One new guy is the center. David Torres is a sophomore, but everybody else is a senior. So there's lots of good support around him there.
Wow, that's great.
And then you look at the rest of the backfield; they're all seniors. So he's got a lot of great support. So he brings the good energy and. Does the things he's supposed to do, we'll be fine.
Well, one of those seniors on the offensive line has been a standout. Is Pancho, right?
Yes.
Pancho Sanchez.
Yes, he's had just a great offseason. He's done everything he needed to do to get strong and to be ready to play. Right next to him, there's going to be Nico Garcia's. Those two guys are both big guys that have a lot of experience, and so we're hoping that they're going to form a great foundation for us.
How do you feel about this group? Your last go round.
I feel all these guys are coming together, becoming more of a family every day. Every time we practice, our main goal is to be positive out here and bring good vibes to when we practice. Go hard every single practice, so it'll pay off every day in the season.
What can you say about this group of linemen, both on offense and defense?
I played with all these guys for the past 3 years since I started. And then some of these guys have started since they were young in the YFL. So it looks like I adapted to their way of playing, and then we all became together, and now everything's going forward.
Yeah, they say the secret to a championship team starts with the line. It sounds like you guys have a really nice unit.
Yeah, we all communicate. We have those days where we have to come and work out together while the other guys are still not here at practice. We try to take some extra time and get a little lift in so we can improve in our season. So that's going to help us throughout the season.
How about in the backfield with Mikey? Who you got back there running the ball?
Well, we got our fullback is back, who's Aaron Vargas, and then also playing Timmy will play some fullback as well, and then Oscar Garcia is a tailback, and Timmy Jimenez is a tailback. So we have some real experience there. Been doing a great job of taking care of fundamentals, and then just because there's not a big learning curve, we can really focus on energy and execution and tempo, things like that, because again, they have been through a year of teaching, and so that really allows us to pick up the pace.
And then I guess it helps with chemistry too, because these guys have all gone through the ranks together, so you have a pretty tight unit.
Definitely, they've got a great feeling for each other, and so we're just looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. They've done a really fine job all through the summer, and coming together, and I think they really are starting to cement it here just a little bit. So we'll know better when we get tested.
How about on the defensive side of the ball? Who are some of the guys you're counting on?
Again, some of the same guys on offense. Pancho and is a defensive tackle, and he's going to be have a great year there, it looks like, as well as Sammy Ernst, who's returning nose guard for us. So both those guys had a lot of experience last year playing on the line. Michael Arroyo in the middle as a linebacker. Jason Martinez again is another guy that's coming back with a lot of experience as a linebacker. As well as a couple new guys. Alex Martinez is doing a fine job as a junior, playing again as a linebacker. There's a couple of guys there that are going to need to be proven, but be Vincent Pimentel and Lalo Lozano as a defensive end, as well as Alfredo Zamaripa as an end. All those guys are doing a great job right now. Again, they're going to have to be tested by fire, and we'll make sure that they play well. But it just looks like right now all those guys can play.
Then the secondary, you got Tim Jimenez and you got Graves back there, so you got two outstanding players.
As well as Oscar Garcia, who's was a great player for us last year in the secondary, so he's there. And then Memo Tavera is back again playing. He'll be playing in the secondary as well. And Fern Martinez is a returning starter from last year. He's dealing with a little shoulder injury right now, but so we do have some good experience in the secondary as well.
This group this year is in your senior year.
We have some speed. We're trying to. What we have to work on is getting everything together, working as a unit, and actually, putting it on the field. Because, we can talk about it on the board.
Sure.
And getting it down. We're like, okay, this is what I have to do. But it's the fact of actually doing it on the field and listening and being coachable. So.
It looks like you have a lot of seniors on this team, right? So
Definitely.
that must be nice. I mean, you guys have come up together. I mean, the chemistry must be pretty good.
Definitely, we are. Yeah.
How much does that help in going into a season?
I think it helps a lot because, the coaches can definitely recognize what each one of us has, and we can use that to our benefit on the field.
What kind of plans do the coaches have for you? Are you going to be on both sides of the ball, I would imagine?
Yeah, I'm going to be starting safety again, like my sophomore year.
Right.
I moved up last year to strong safety, which was kind of a linebacker type because I had my Achilles injury. But yeah, I'll be playing on both sides of the ball, running back, fullback. I'll be starting fullback this year. They're trying to change it up, make Oscar and I both on the field at all times.
Wow.
So I'm trusting my linemen. Definitely going to follow them. Yeah.
But let's talk about the line. You see a guy like Pancho here, and it looks like you got a good experienced line, which obviously makes you happy.
Believe me, I follow him. when he pulls, I would definitely follow him.
You're going to be a wide receiver, understand, right?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
I love it. Actually, before I moved here from Idaho, I was a receiver, so that was usually my original position. But I was quarterback the previous year, but this year we got Michael Garway stepping up from JV. Feeling pretty good about that. If coach, didn't think he could get the job done, he wouldn't be there. And so I'm just going for whatever's best for the team.
Where do you have you on defense?
Outside linebacker.
Oh, wow.
Nickelback, basically.
That's different from last year.
Very different. Yeah.
So you like hitting people.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's part of the job.
Well, what do you think about this team? Looks like you got a lot of seniors. That must help with the chemistry.
Yeah, we got a lot of seniors, so there's going to be a lot of leadership, which is key in being successful. Got to have a lot of guys lead by example, so we'll have a lot of that this year for sure.
What do you think is the difference coming into this year as opposed to last year? What do you see that's positive about this team?
The amount of, like you said, seniors. Because last year we didn't finish hard, so now this year we got the same group of people that are coming back hungry from last season. So I believe we're going to have a lot of determination this year.
Yeah. Do you have some depth this year on this team?
We are, our depth is okay. It's a little bit better than where we were, say, last year. But like you said, numbers. We don't have 60 guys. We've got closer to 40 guys playing, and right now with a few injuries, we're playing more like around 30, 34, 32, 34, ready to practice every day. So sometimes there's some challenges in that, trying to get too deep everywhere. But we're looks like as long as we can stay healthy and we get our guys back, we'll be fine.
What kind of expectation or aspirations do you have for this team this year?
Well, and just in terms of order of things that can be done, we'd like to win some home games and make sure that we put on a good show for our home crowd. We'd like to make the playoffs, which you can do before you can be a league champion, but we'd like to make it back to the playoffs here, and then compete for the league championship. Be right there for the league championship, if not win it. Obviously, our goal would be to win it, but we want to make sure we're competing for that league championship and making it into the playoffs, advancing in the playoffs, practicing on Thanksgiving.
Yep, that's right.
Playing the semis, and hopefully get to play in December.